Good to see you, Frank Caliendo. Good to see you, sir. How
Great
are
to
you,
be
man?
here.
You're good?
Forgetting my impressions and who they are.
It's okay.
And I actually did forget. Like, people might think that was a bit, but I want to come clean. I want to be honest. That's what I'm about. Trustworthiness in the media.
Yeah.
And I was over there. I thought I was doing the Jaws impression, but I was doing the Bill Walton. I was so glad that you knew I was doing Bill Walton then, because I didn't know who I was doing. Who am I doing right now? What am I talking about? Mm-hmm. And it's so close. I truly believe that this could be. And Jaws just tweeted. That's where that
it was a mix between
Instagram.
Walton and Schefter. Maybe Walton plus Schefter equals
and I truly
Jaworski.
believe that according to my sources, this could possibly be one of the most important segments in the history of society. If, in fact, the rotation of the Earth seems to be keeping it in orbit, and we know that with the theory of the Big Bang, it all started from nothing, a lot like this report.
Well, they discovered a black hole. Did you see that on Twitter today? They showed
today?
Yes.
Like today they found it?
Like literally were able to photograph a black hole for the very first time.
It's
incredible.
But so just out of the blue, all of a sudden, we got it.
There it is. They've been working on it for the last 10 years.
It's back from the dark room.
So this was the big day.
This is the big reveal.
Huge day.
And Magic Johnson
I was about to
steps
say,
away.
eclipsed, and Magic Johnson eclipsed all news.
Right, that's why I don't know about it.
How has Charles Barkley taken?
Well,
in
I have
this
to look
news?
at. You have to look at everything that's going on in the NBA right now, and it's crazy. In the Western Conference is more. LeBron James coming to the Western Conference is a difficult situation, right? First of all, but then look inside the Lakers. Jenny Buss, and she's trying to drive the bus. What a terrible pun that was, but I enjoy it myself. But we look at if you're Magic. This is a trick. That's all I can say. It's a magic trick. That's what I think it is. Magic's still going to be trying to woo people to the Lakers, but now it can. And that's very important.
That is very important.
Very important.
I like that. You shorten words.
Yeah, a little bit.
He does that. Very important.
And then say them over and over.
And Stephen A. Smith was there last night.
Oh, I saw a thing by him. I don't even understand what's going on in this world. It's the ecliptic nature of what I've just seen. I never thought in the perpetuity that it ever would encapsulate the veracity of contemplation. Henceforth, we understand veridically that there is something going on. And you know who's going to be taking over. And you know who said it.
Who's that?
You know who's going to take over for the Lakers? LeVar Ball. LeVar Ball said it. He said it months ago that this is what was going to happen. And LeVar Ball, the soothsayer.
By the way, that is and I love Stephen A. That is a Stephen A. staple, is to say that it's been going on for months. The minute it finally does happen, that is a Stephen A. staple.
They have known about Magic Johnson going to be walking away since they started studying that black hole. 10 years ago. Before any of this even happened. It's breaking the space-time continuum, Rich. Everyone knows that there's a multi-plasmitude of universal perpetrations.
Frank Caliendo here on the Rich Eisen Show.
I keep looking at the guy in the camera, and I keep thinking Ray Donovan's doing the camera, which is that's
that right? Nick's
got
a very Ray Donovan look to him.
Little Ray Donovan look.
Yeah, he also knows the right people, so be careful.
Yeah, I'm a fixer.
He's a fixer. And it looks like Luke's job might be saved. I don't know. How would Bill Walton
I think it's easy. You're going the right way. This is a young man who came up a difficult upbringing. Look at who his parents were. This is so hard, but a wonderful child, understanding the world, getting to see it from the inside out, which is how I'm wearing my shirt right now. I should pay more attention when I'm getting dressed. And the truth is, when you look at everything, you have to realize that truth supersedes all. Like him and Stephen A. Smith, perpetuity and ingraciousness, just throwing words out one after another, I think is going to be a new bit.
Well, there you go. In terms of, and then because I love honing this stuff with you in terms of.
I like to think of your show as a workshop.
Well, it's fine. That's fine. By the way,
I like to workshop things
Frankie
out.
or anytime.
Chance.
It's absolutely fine. You want to come here and work on some stuff.
Yeah.
Another one of the voices that you do, who's a polysyllabic guy, is Rome. Rome only.
There are usually 3 or 4 like phenomenal, incredible, ridiculous.
Ridiculio.
Ridiculous. Arugula.
Broccoli. Arugula is your favorite one over there.
Arugula.
Ridiculio.
Or Greek philosophers, Aristotle.
I crack myself up.
How much am I cracking myself up right now?
Hilarious. Rome, great take.
Incredible job. Maybe right now you're summoning the powers of Rome. How great is that? It does not get any better than what just happened. The problem is, whenever I'm on the show and a guest of Rich, he never gets a chance to ask a question. I just start taking over, claiming that members of his crew are stars on other shows. Why would Ray Donovan, a fictional character, come on the Rich Eisen show and run a camera? Not that running a camera is bad. It's a good job. But guess what? If you're Ray Donovan, you've got a lot of Hollywood fixing to do. Maybe start up a bar in Boston with your brothers who are always in trouble. How about Mick? Dude, what is up with Mick? At the beginning of the show, I didn't think he fit in, but then watching what went on, he became my favorite thing to look forward to. It does not get any better than an old Irish guy who loves bad things and has been to prison.
By the way, I just love how Nick, working the camera right here, has spurred on a Jim Rome recounting of the plot lines of Ray Donovan. So let me turn this one to you
job.
then. Who, Frank Caliendo, out of your oeuvre of
Oeuvre?
yes,
I like to think of it as the Louvre.
of your voices. Who would be the biggest Game of Thrones fan? Because Game of Thrones is coming
easy.
back here.
That's easy. That's Lou Holtz. Because I just think,
Of course it is. Just the theme song alone. Look out, there's a little guy. His name is Tyrion. Let us know his face is dance. Look at over there. What's going on? There's the mother of dragons, Khaleesi. She don't know what's coming. And the guy who's turning in the stone the whole time. And how about Hodor? Well, I know I hate to be a spoiler here. But being a spoiler that I am, Hodor, he was holding the door the whole time. You didn't know. You didn't understand. Look at Khaleesi. That can't be a real hair. Then you thought Rome was taking over the show. Look at that. Oh, Daddy, who's gonna get the Iron Throne? It's just like Jamie Lannister. What's this guy doing? He's doing that's your sister, my friend. Stay away. Stay away. Relatives are off limits, even in a fictional multi-continent world. It just
Game of
doesn't
Holtz,
make
everybody.
sense.
Game of Holtz.
Game
Oh
of
my
Holtz is
God.
what that's what it's called.
Game of Holtz.
Wow.
I don't know who had trouble breathing more, you or me, during that whole segment.
yeah,
right there.
that's more energy than Mooch Hands. All right,
That's a Mooch Hands. You texted me after the last time you came on, after Mooch did go on the air, and about Mooch Hands.
Yeah.
You're like, you saw it, and because
yeah.
I said he has that whole Chris Farley thing going on.
He really does.
Oh my God.
I think my favorite text to you is like this is the one time you didn't text me back at all.
No, I might have been busy on the air.
Yeah, usually you text me back not right away, but
Right.
commercial breaks or while Kurt Warner's talking. And he's a good guy. Just, I don't know. No, I did a charity for him. Never doing one again for him. No, he's great. Fantastic, incredible guy. Whole family's all great. But you were doing the NFL. You were doing the NFL draft, and I'm like, I'm going to come there and help you fill time next time. Nothing back. Like, no, this one's too big for you, Frank. You're not.
No, I'm sure I was just busy with pick number 235 or something.
Well, that's where it's like fun because
I know. I'd love that.
Like you look over to Gruden, and then we can actually voice over Gruden. I'll tell you right now, man. I like that guy. I've only got 12 quarterbacks I've picked so far. It's going to be good, man.
Well, I was going to ask you, I mean, why is Gruden kicking the tires on Kyler Murray and all those quarterbacks?
Like little
right
guys, man. I like, remember, if I could draft a Smurf, I'd do it. How about those dwarves that live with Snow White, man? Grumpy? Or is that a Smurf, man? How about angry? I like an angry quarterback. He's got a chip on his shoulder, man. Sneezy, stay away. We're not drafting Sneezy. Kyler, I think he's another one, man. I like Kyler. He's pretty good. He's out there in Oklahoma, man. Does tremendous job.
So that's why Gruden's out there.
Tell you what,
he's got a quarterback in Carr.
I want to do multi-quarterback formations, man. Then we're gonna trade for Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
How'd I forget that? That's two names of athletic apparel, man. Russell Wilson, we're going to get him, man. We're going to get Kyler Murray. Steve Keim, who lives down this. I live on the same street as the
general manager of the Cardinals.
Well, no, he lives a little bit a ways away. I live on the same street as the Cardinals training facility.
Okay.
So I live right there, and I'll pop over there every once in a while. But and Steve Keim and I become friends actually through Lance Zierlein, who's at NFL Network. His dad was a line coach there. Mm-hmm. And
so you have news? Can you break news?
Yeah, I texted Steve, and he probably doesn't want me to break this news. I told him I was going to come on here.
Looking at your phone. I want to get this accurately. If Frank Caliendo is about to break news here in the Rich Eisen show.
Dude, this is he said.
Kyler Murray's there today?
From Steve Keim. Mm-hmm. I think this is real. We don't do fake news here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to trade the first pick for Tom Brady, and Gronk is going to come out of retirement to play for us since he went to Arizona and loves it in the desert. I think that's real.
Is that real? Like you have it right there?
That's from Steve Keim. I can verify that. We're breaking news. Look at you guys. Why did you waste time with this? No. Do another voice.
Schefter's gonna confirm it.
According to my sources, there seems to be something that has actually been texted to Frank Caliendo from Steve Keim, but we're looking into verification.
Hey, this is Jake Glazer. I'm just popping in here for a second, guys. Yeah, listen, I don't believe a single word of this. I was working out a few minutes ago. I like to work out between workouts. You ever do that? Work out between a workout? You get pumped up. I was doing that with The Rock. I don't like to drop names, but The Rock and I were working out. I'm on Ballers. I actually taught The Rock how to raise the eyebrow. Without me, it's just two flat eyebrows. Two flat eyebrows or two raised eyebrows. I was like, no, do one or the other. That's what's going to make it work.
That's a great glaze.
So we do that. So I work with him. And Demi Lovato, I don't want to drop names here, but Demi Lovato, do you see where she knocked out my tooth? She's an incredible tooth knocker. She punched it right out of there.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, it went viral. I'm not trying to make it go viral again, but if it does go viral again, it's pretty essentially what it should be. But
so one time, Keim had texted. Because these guys all know each other so well. And Gruden, I texted Gruden something that I was coaching Steve's son in flag football.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I can legally say on the air, but this was Gruden's reply. It was just one line. Your son, he's not going to win a game. Can I say the letter F? And he's not going to win an effing game. He's not going to win an effing game, man. And he was right. We didn't.
But he did not. Okay.
No.
Before I let you go,
that's what I said. It comes back this week. We're doing promos, and so I think Joey both on the show. Joey, was that real or was that an April Fool's joke? I don't know.
Yeah, I trade draft information with Steve Keim for Moderano's meatballs. You ever been to Cafe Moderano?
No, I have not.
Yeah,
is it worthy of it?
Yeah.
Of the draft information?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
How would Madden respond to all
it's
the
young?
It's
his birthday today.
Is that right?
Do you know that? Let's make it topical so it gives me a reason to do it.
There we go.
I'm 175,000 years old today. I actually lived in the time of dragons.
I know it. He was the one that finally took down Khaleesi. Boom, boom, bada boom.
Game of Madden.
Game of Favre.
That's what they needed.
I know. All they needed was to have Brett Favre, and then you don't have to worry. He's on the Iron Throne.
John Madden actually 83 today.
83.
Wow.
I told you it's his
83.
birthday.
You know who?
I follow him on Instagram.
If you had to choose any Game of Thrones character for Madden, it would have to be either Hodor or the Mountain, right? That's the top. That's one
I
of those
think
Madden
he's. I think
type
he's
of guys,
Hodor. I think he's.
Hodor. 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 Hodor.
Right? And he's carrying around Favre. Hodor's carrying around Favre.
Hodor.
Hey, Favre is Bran Stark.
I don't know. I'm trying to equate it
I
somehow.
like that,
It's
I
his
like that.
favorite
Three
quarterback.
on Raven.
That's going to be next time. I'm coming back next week. We do the next.
Like I said, anytime. And the Brea Improv on April 14th, Houston Improv on the 18th of April, Richfield Playhouse in Richfield, Connecticut rounds out your April schedule on the 28th. The Irvine Improv on the 2nd. Chicago, get ready for Frank on May 16th. And then upstate New York, it's the and Niagara Falls on the 17th, so on and so forth.
Can I hit one
FrankCaliendo.com.
quick thing, too?
Yes, please, go ahead.
At Frank Caliendo on Instagram.
Yes.
I'm upping my Instagram game,
Yes, well, you
so to
should.
speak, because
on.
I've neglected it so much. But at Frank Caliendo on Instagram. If you can't spell Caliendo, it's a letter C, the word alien, and the word do. So at Frank C Alien Do, and all those dates you mentioned at frankonstage.com.
There you go. Fantastic. There you go.
Galileo, we're going to commercial.
Hodor.
Earl Thomas is coming in hour number 3. Hour number 3 with Earl Thomas. That's still to come.
Tremendous.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.